Smartart graphics are used to visually help communicate information. Those graphics basically contain shapes that you can insert text into, like maybe an organization chart where the top shape you can reserve for the president, then the bottom shapes for the VPs, and then below that, managers and so on. In any case, to find out what Smartart graphics are available for you to use, come up here and click on the Insert tab, go to the Illustrations group, and there you go, click on Smartart. And it's divided into 3 sections. The left is for the categories. Go ahead and select one. Over to the right, it's what's available in that category. When you hover over one of the options there, you can see the name that pops up, Basic Process. Select that, and over to the right it gives you the description of it. It says that this is used to show a progression or sequential steps in a task, process, or workflow. So if I have steps in order to become successful, like the first step, go ahead and do this, the second step do that, one right after the other. This would be a good example as far as using one of the Smartart graphics to visually communicate this information. Let's go ahead and click Okie dokie, and it adds it. Starts us off with 3 shapes. We can add more or even take those away if we want. And we can actually type the text in the shape itself, or over here in the text pane, you can also type it next to each bullet point. The first bullet point's for the first shape, the second for the second, and so on. So the first bullet point or shape is going to be, well, for being successful is to find something that you enjoy, so in enjoyable work. And you'll notice that when I start typing it, the text starts shrinking to fit the shape here. Also the other shapes, the text inside shrinks up too, so Excel can keep it uniformed. And then to go to the next shape, we can go ahead and select it. And when I select it, it selects the bullet point over here in the text pane, so it doesn't matter. If you want to do it in the pane or over here on the shape, after you have it selected, go ahead and type perseverance, and then the last one is going to be success. So make sure you enjoy it, persevere, hang on, you'll find success. Now if you missed a step here and you want to add another shape in between these two, like let's say between perseverance and success, then over here in the text pane I'm going to click after at the end of that word perseverance and hit enter to add the bullet point between these two here, and hence the shape in between those two right there. Now some say it requires some luck, but I say the harder you work, the luckier you get. So I'm going to go ahead and just abbreviate it and call it luck. If you want, you can actually add some subtext or bullet points within the shapes, like I can explain luck. If I hit enter, of course it adds another shape, but after I hit enter, I can hit the tab key and it moves it underneath luck here, so it's within that shape, but as a bullet point. So when I start typing, I don't know if you can read it. It says, harder I work, luckier I get. You can go ahead and expand your Smartart graphic here by hovering over any one of the resizing handles. It's those white boxes you can see in the bottom right hand corner, right middle, top right hand corner, just all the way around it. Hover over it until you can see arrows pointing in opposite directions. Then go ahead and click and drag it out and make it larger than life. And if you're done working with the text pane, because maybe that's in the way, go ahead and close out of it. If you want to bring it back, make sure that you have the Smartart selected so it can bring up its related contextual design tab, because when you click off of it, it disappears. Go ahead and select it, because on the design tab you can go to the create graphic group, and there you go, text pane. Text pane is gone. Let's go ahead and change the Smartart style. Instead of just something bland or the basics, let's click on more and do 3D polished. I like that. Select that. How about colors? Click on the drop down arrow. We can choose, what's the first one? The pop-up says accent colors. The second one says accent colors 2, 2, 3. Well, in any case, let's select the first one, click on it. And if I don't like one of these shapes colors, but the rest I do, then I can go ahead and select that shape. Come up here, click on the Format tab, go to the Shape Styles group, click on Shape Fill, and let's choose green. That's better. And then I can go ahead and add shape effects with that shape still selected. Give it a nice warm, glowing, warm glow. So you can say, hey, perseverance is the key. You can actually, when you hover over the border of the shape, click and drag it, and give it a second and the arrows will update if you want to move things around there. In any case, I go over this more in depth in my PowerPoint training video, because PowerPoint by creation is a visual application. And so while Microsoft added these features in other applications, Smartart in Excel and Word, well, the main focus for visually doing it is in PowerPoint, but wanted to cover enough in here in case if you want to get started, and if you want to get more advanced or get more detailed about how to format and to be able to work with your graphics, pictures, shapes, then I recommend watching my PowerPoint training video. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel to get notified of the latest videos. And for only $2 a month, you get online access to all my training. Or for downloads and DVDs, please visit me at dreamforce.us.